Sylvia, so much fog out there that we're actually under a dense fog advisory all up and down the coast at this point. Get a look at Long Beach this evening. You're going to see right here we are dealing with fog at the coast at the moment. Is this Long Beach? Just want to double check. Yes, I think it is. Yes, it is. All right, different shot for us. The fog makes everything look a little different. All right, we're going to take you to radar, and you're going to see a lot of yellow highlighting on your screen. Yellow indicating that fog advisory that's currently in effect. You're going to see it right there for the coastline. It's spanning all the way down to Orange County, all the way up to, well, Ventura County, Santa Barbara County as well, San Luis Obispo County, not to mention all the way back down to the San Diego County coastline. So pretty much everybody dealing with very foggy conditions this evening, waking up to thick fog. It's in effect through first thing tomorrow morning. Earlier today, though, we were above average. We're keeping things above average tomorrow, but we're still dealing with that coastal fog into the overnight and morning hours. We're still expecting above average temperatures. We're also expecting a bit of a cool down as we head into Wednesday, another little warm up as we head into the weekends. Of course, we're going to have that extended forecast coming up for you in just a little bit. But again, for now, just a reminder, we've got that dense fog and advisory all the way down the coastline, the LA County coastline, Orange County coastline, and it's in effect through 9 o'clock this morning with visibility less than a quarter of a mile. So be careful if you plan to be out on the roadways. Sylvia and Lena, back to you.
All right, something to contend with, right, Evelyn?
Yeah, big time. And as you just saw in that shot, Lubbock was engulfed by dust. And here in Southern California, we don't really have anything of the sort, but we're engulfed in, well, take a look at that. Fog. We can barely see downtown. Almost looks like our own kind of little dust storm. Not really a dust storm, a fog storm, if you will. There's no such thing, but we tried. All right, so there's two shots of downtown. That first one was from our Hollywood Hills camera. This next shot is actually looking out over downtown from Mount Wilson. So as we look toward the coast, we're looking at plenty of fog out there. So much fog that we're actually dealing with a dense fog advisory in effect through the morning hours all up and down the coastline. Originally, it was just for the LA County coastline and the Ventura County coastline. Now it's been expanded all the way down to, well, the Orange County coastline, even down to the San Diego County coastline as well. So plenty of thick fog out there. Visibility less than a quarter of a mile or less in some spots. And certainly the drive is pretty tough. Spots like PCH, certainly a big concern this evening. So watch out if you plan to be on the roads tonight or into the overnight or early morning hours as well. Temperature-wise, well, we warmed it up today. We got up to 81 degrees. We were a few degrees above average for this time of year, and we're staying above average as we head into the next couple of days, and then a little bit of a cool down in store. Temperature is really not fluctuating too much over the next few days, but we're going to show you exactly how much in your 5-day forecast. Take a look right here. You're going to see into the overnight hours. We are dealing with plenty of fog, as we just mentioned. Very dense fog out there by 4:30 in the morning. We're still dealing with very dense fog. Again, this advisory is in effect through first thing in the morning. 10 a.m. still holding on strong, but a little later in the afternoon, you'll see by about 2 p.m. we're looking at clearer conditions. We're going to continue to clear out a little bit, even though it looks like parts of the coastline right there, mainly the Santa Monica Bay and then to Long Beach and PV there, we are dealing with a bit of fog even into the evening hours tomorrow. So we're cooling down a little bit in some spots as we head into the next couple of days, continuing to cool through about Wednesday and then warming up as we head to the weekend. So we're going to have more 5-day forecasts coming up for you for your inland spots, the valleys, and of course the basin in just a little bit. Back to you.
All right, Evelyn, thanks.
And we're looking at plenty of fog, a dense fog advisory out there. We'll have all the details coming up in just a few minutes.
Or maybe it'll melt.
Well, Colorado's really interesting. Their climate, 1 minute it can be snowing, and the next minute 75 degrees.
It's
very
really,
up and down.
Really extreme. We think ours is extreme.
Yeah, we think we have it bad. Yeah, they've got a whole different ball game going on.
What's
over
a little fog, right?
Exactly. What's a little fog? And the fog advisory. So we are dealing with our own weather, and that's certainly very sort of normal for Southern California, this Mediterranean climate. We are dealing with plenty of fog out there. In fact, a dense fog advisory, as we just mentioned, all up and down the coast. It's spanning all the way down the Orange County coastline, down toward the San Diego County coastline, the LA County coastline, spanning to the basin there, all the way up to the Ventura County, even the Santa Barbara and San Luis Obispo County coastlines this evening. So you'll see, look at this shot of LAX. We are dealing with plenty of fog out there, and pretty much anywhere you go along the coast, very foggy conditions, less than a quarter of a mile of visibility in some spots. So remember, don't use your high beams and fog, got to use those low beams, and be careful when you're out on the the roads, especially tonight into first thing tomorrow morning. Very dense fog expected through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So again, very foggy conditions, but still pretty warm. We're still under that ridge of high pressure. And with that, we got up to the 80s today, 81 degrees, average is 78. So we were a few degrees above average for this time of year. We do want to talk about that fog. You'll see right here, Futurecast is set for, well, about 12:30, just after midnight. We're dealing with plenty of fog all up and down the coast. Again, it's spanning to the basin. In fact, it's already spanning to the basin right now, and it's thickening up. It could potentially even span into some of our inland valleys. Other than that, looks like by 4:30 tomorrow morning, we're not really seeing much of a difference. You're going to see plenty of fog still situated all up and down the coastline. Remember, pretty much the entire coastline will continue to be under that dense fog advisory. It lifts around 9 a.m. About 10 a.m., we're still dealing with very foggy conditions, and it's a little later in the afternoon where we're going to start to feel a difference. Inland spots in the basin expecting partly sunny to mostly sunny conditions by the afternoon. The coast, though, looks like you're still dealing with some stubborn fog. The Santa Monica Bay right there spanning all the way to Long Beach, Palos Verdes, and looks like the Orange County coastline is doing okay. By 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, looks like you could see plenty of sunshine. By 7:30 tomorrow night, the fog is trying to make a push right back into the coastline, starting to affect the Santa Monica Bay right there by 7:30 in the afternoon. The South Bay starting to get a little bit of fog as well at 7:30 in the evening rather, and into the overnight hours again. We're expecting a similar pattern. In fact, we're cooling down a bit as we head into Wednesday. By Thursday, we're warming up a bit, but we're really keeping temperatures much the same into Friday with more sunshine and a noticeable warm up as we head into the weekend. For the coast, sort of the same thing going on, 70s, mid 70s. By the time we hit Saturday, plenty of sunshine along the coastline, mid to upper 70s. So we're actually calling for beach weather by the time we hit Saturday, and for the valleys in the Inland Empire. Hot temperatures as we head to tomorrow, a little cooler by Wednesday, plenty of sun by Thursday, a little more warming as we head into Friday and as we head into Saturday as well, staying pretty warm, upper 80s with sunshine across the board. So again, ridge of high pressure holding through tomorrow, a little cooler as a trough swings through here, but not cool by any stretch of imagination. And then again, a little bit of a warm up as we head toward the weekend. Lena and Sylvia, back to you.